The Miami Dolphins are one of the, I would say, most surprising teams in the NFL. Like, I honestly don't know what to expect from this team moving forward. Like, I think it's going to be one of the most interesting combinations between Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Tua Tagovailoa. Now, I meant to say, trio, but overall, this is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know how it's all going to shape up. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I mean, you got two of the fastest receivers in the NFL and a quarterback that, honestly, I think he's got something to prove this year. But with that, we gave it our best and gave it our 2022 Miami Dolphins record prediction a go here because I felt like, it was time. We're getting closer to the, not really closer, but to the regular season, but closer to at least like training camp and all that. So without that, no more wasting time. Let's jump right into it. I hope you can see this. If you cannot, I'm sorry. I tried. So here, week one of the Dolphins schedule is against the New England Patriots. Like I said, I tried to like really make this brighter in some cases. I really monkeyed with it and couldn't get it any better. So I do apologize. But anyway, here we go, week one versus the New England Patriots here. I mean, this could be arguably one of the toughest divisions in football. Like, honestly, you've got, I know the Jets are still up and coming, but other than that, you've got the Patriots, the Bills, who, by the way, I honestly feel like are going to be one of the toughest teams. And they're probably going to be the top team in the AFC, or at least in the conversation. But overall, yeah, you've got the Dolphins, and then you've got the Jets. But anyway, week one, I think they take a loss week one here at Hard Rock Stadium. It's tough. They're in a tough division. They got to be able to come out of the cellar, but overall, I don't think they're able to get it done. This game starts at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then we head into week two at the Baltimore Ravens, 1 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, starting here at M&T Bank Stadium here. Again, tough team. But I still feel like, this is kind of a different outcome. I think, that they go, as they kind of figure things out here, they do eke out a win against the Baltimore Ravens, and find a way to get it done. Week three, at home against the Buffalo Bills, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, starting time here, Hard Rock Stadium. I think they take the home game against the Bills. I do. I think they find a way to get it done. I know Josh Allen and company are probably either going to win the division and be the first seed or the second seed, or at least be close. But I think they get one at home. They squeak out one here. But the Bills, man, they're tough. I do think that this will be a dogfight all the way to the end. Week four at the Cincinnati Bengals here. Week four at the Cincinnati Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium. This is Thursday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, starting time here. The Bengals are tough. I do think, it's a short week too, combined with that, and I think the Bengals, with that three-headed attack, plus they got Joe Mixon, defense has improved. I mean, excuse me, whoa. I love it. I think this is going to be a good game overall on Thursday Night Football, but I do think the Bengals get away with a win here. Week five at the New York Jets. Again, the Jets are tough, but I do think Miami... I think they split games with the Jets because the Jets are up and coming now. They really are. It really does depend on what happens with Zach Wilson. If you replace Zach Wilson with Kirk Cousins, the Jets are scary. Like, for real. Like, I would say they're at least gonna vie for that spot, but that's an argument for another day. Anyway. So I think they take an L here at New York, at the New York Jets. Good Lord, Colton, at MetLife Stadium. There we go. This game starts at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Going to be really interesting, but I do think the Jets got a little something going. Week six at the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings come to Hard Rock Stadium. 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time starting here. I think the Vikings come in and get it done against the Dolphins. But then that's when I really think they start to put it together. They come back home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they get a win against the Steelers. This is Sunday Night Football too, so you are in prime time. You are trying to set a tone here back at Hard Rock Stadium. So I do think that's going to be an interesting game, but I think they get a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 8 at the Detroit Lions at Ford Field. I think they find a way to get a win against the Detroit Lions. I think the Lions are up and coming, but the Dolphins are the better team. I do think that, by the way, this game starts at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and I do think it will be an interesting game, but I do think the Miami Dolphins go into Detroit and get a win. Week 9 at the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting time here. Going to be interesting when you think about how much Tua and Waddle and everybody could get on the Bears or not, because their defense is actually respectable, but their offense, this might be a 10-7 game. Like this might be a really low scoring game, but I think they get a win. It really kicks off a four-game win streak here at Chicago. Yeah, I think they get it done. Week 10 at home against the Cleveland Browns, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern starting time here. Hard Rock Stadium. Love it. Win against a big-time team that's got their quarterback, that's got the rest of their team in place. I think they find a way to get it done. Week 11. Bye week. Yeah, bye week. That's it. Again, Vikings joke here. Yeah, our Vikings would always find a way to lose against their bye week. Week 12 versus the Houston Texans. Houston's up and coming in a way. I like Davis Mills. I like a lot of the draft pieces they came away with. But I do think the Texans still got a long way to go going into Hard Rock Stadium especially. And I think that the Miami Dolphins come away with a win here. And that game starts at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern starting time. Week 13, Sunday afternoon-ish football starts at 4:05 Eastern Standard Time at Levi Stadium. 49ers are tough. I think that division is very interesting, but I do think the Miami Dolphins get a big-time win here, extend their win streak to 6, but that's when it gets tough. Week 14 at the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah, SoFi Stadium. I think the Chargers is another afternoon game, 4:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting time here, so the Chargers are going to be a good team, but this is kind of something where you're like, okay, yeah, they're the Chargers. They go against the Dolphins. I think they've got enough. The Dolphins fall in that one. Week 15 at the Buffalo Bills. Again, I don't want to predict a season sweep from the Buffalo Bills, but it's going to be hard not to. At Highmark Stadium here, this game still has details to be announced because, I mean, it's an in-divisional game, so this will be very interesting. It could get flexed, so we'll have to see what happens there. Week 16, Sunday night, Christmas, by the way, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Starting time here, Eastern Standard Time. Good Lord. Hard Rock Stadium, Week 16, Green Bay Packers come to town. I think it's interesting, but I think the Packers at this point might be putting it together, but I do think the Miami Dolphins give them a little bit of a shock here at home. That's the big thing here. Late in the season, you're coming back and from a tough loss against the Buffalo Bills, but I do think they find a way to get a win against the Green Bay Packers. Week 17 at the New England Patriots, Gillette Stadium here, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting time here. This is tough. I think they take an L here because the Patriots are a tough team, but I don't know that they would sweep the Dolphins. But I have them sweeping the Dolphins here because, they're in my mind, they're the second best team in the division. I've still got my questions about Tua and how this whole thing will unfold. But I do think this will be a good game. I think either one of those games could flip, though. Absolutely. Week 17 and Week 1. Week 18 back at home to finish things off against the New York Jets, Hard Rock Stadium. I think the Jets are going to be tough down the road, but for right now, I think it's going to be pretty interesting. But I do think that they get a win here at home against the Jets to finish the season 10-7. Now, what does that mean for their overall record? How's this going to pan out as we kind of shape out the rest of the playoffs and everything? I don't know. It's going to be a tough division. You got the Bills. The Patriots, and the Dolphins all potentially vying for playoff spots. So, I can at least see the Bills and the Patriots getting there. We'll have to see what happens with the Dolphins. But that's it. That's our 2022 Miami Dolphins record prediction. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our 2022 Miami Dolphins record prediction.